night of storm and dark turbulence is about to end at Desmond Hall. A night in which Jean-Paul, cursed with the mark of death, has committed murder against his will. He has vowed to end his own life before he will let himself kill again, and to flee back to the haunted island of Merjardin in hopes that the voodoo woman can save him. Now he says farewell to his lost brother Philip, a farewell that would seem final.
Yes. I remember it all now, Philip. We were so close as brothers. This visit has brought it all back to me. Philip, I don't know if I can ever see you again. I never want you to see this face again, because it is the face of a murderer.
Master, you have not slept.
I know.
I came to pack your things.
We're not going to Merjardin.
But it is the only way I can save you. It is our only hope to remove the curse.
I know.
Then save yourself. Leave.
Rexel, my brother needs my help. I can't leave.
But Philip is not here.
Wherever he is, he wants me to remain here.
How would you know that?
He has appeared to me in the guise of death. And wherever he is, whatever has happened to him, whether he's alive or dead, he will be avenged.
You know you are risking your own life.
What kind of a man wouldn't risk his own life for his brother?
And if you stay, and the evil star appears again, and the mark of death appears on your hand, other lives will suffer. They'll be in danger, and you will be helpless. You will kill again.
No. I will fight this with all the strength in my soul. I will not obey the power that wants to control me.
Think carefully, Master. Can anyone resist these powers?
Rexel, help me.
Perhaps the only way I can help you at Desmond Hall is to do as you ask. Make certain, before you commit murder again, that you die.
No, Rexel, I've got to live for Philip's sake. If I am compelled to kill again...
It will come!
Then you must guard me. You and Quito lock me in my room, tie me, do anything. But curse or no curse, I must live, Rexel. I will live.
In Fleur-Jardin, in France, in 1405, Pierre Cousteau des Mondes was drawn and quartered, his severed head placed on a pikestaff for the populace to view. He had indulged in the occult and was in league with the powers of darkness, or so his sentence read. A severed head. Come in. Oh, Mr. Desmond, I'm glad it's you.
Well, what's the matter? You seem upset.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Well, is it something you've seen that's disturbed you?
Just a book, an illustration. I live with books so much that sometimes they seem quite real to me. Even things that happened centuries ago. Well, I'm very silly.
Well, perhaps you shouldn't get involved with these things right now. Perhaps if you waited till another time.
But, Mr. Desmond, you gave me your permission.
Yes, I realize that, but if it disturbs you, then it might be wise for you to end your research for now.
But it was nothing. Why, it was just an old manuscript about one of your ancestors who dabbled in the occult.
The occult?
Yes, witchcraft. In the days of the Inquisition, people were accused of all sorts of outlandish things.
What was the judgment against my ancestor?
His head wound up on a pike staff. Not a very pleasant death. I suppose I had good reason to be frightened. There's a picture. Here, you see?
I don't think there are certain things in the family history that should be seen by anyone.
What do you mean? You told me I could explore the library freely.
I didn't realize that you would be researching into ancient superstitions.
But I'm not.
Miss Blair, I think it's important that you and I should reconsider. Perhaps for the moment, you should end your work at Desmond Hall.
I thought you approved of my work. You were interested in it. Well, I'll read in my room so as not to disturb you. And Mr. Desmond, may I remind you that I am here not at your invitation, but at the invitation of your brother.
Cousin.
Yes?
Good morning. Fine morning after the storms last night. Have you had your breakfast?
I don't want breakfast.
Oh, what a pity after your housekeeper has gone to so much trouble. She told me you'd changed your mind, that you're not leaving Desmond Hall.
That is correct.
Ada will be pleased. I take it the business you were so concerned about has somehow righted itself.
Yes.
How fortunate you are. The business here at Desmond Hall seems never to end. But that's not your problem, is it? Your job, as I see it, is to empty your mind of all care and worry until you are well again.
I am feeling very well, thank you. Although there are some things that do disturb me. Such as my brother Philip's disappearance. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, and I expect an honest answer, Laszlo. Where is my brother?
How odd. How odd you should ask. Early this morning, when the house was still asleep, I received a cable from Philip. Jean-Paul, your brother is alive and well. Communications, of course, are very poor from certain islands in the South Pacific, but we did get word of your brother. Would you like me to read it?
May I see the cable?
Mr. Laszlo Thaxton, Desmond Hall, Desmondson, and so forth. Vacationing in paradise. Please do not disturb, but notify regarding Jean-Paul's whereabouts. Saw Maljardin in ruins. Signed, Philip.
May I see the cable?
Certainly. I shall notify him immediately that you are safe and well at Desmond Hall.
No need to. Anyone seeking information of this kind could find that information in the area of Maljardin.
Obviously, Philip did not receive that information.
Obviously, he did not go to Maljardin.
Jean-Paul, you're not leaving. I'm so glad.
Yes, I'm going to stay for a time.
You don't know how happy that makes me. And Laszlo says he received a wire from Philip this morning. And Philip is fine. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, everything's turning out just the way I knew it would. Oh, believe me, Jean-Paul, we are going to have such a pleasant time together, all of us.
Ada,
Yes?
I would like to see you in my room. I would like to talk to you about something.
Of course, certainly. It's going to be just like old times. I promise.
What did you say to him?
Nothing. Nothing. Just that I'm pleased he's staying. And I am pleased.
What did you say about the cable?
Well, it's nice to have heard from Philip, that's all. Oh, Laszlo, if only you could learn to trust him and Philip.
I don't trust anyone. Why should I? Jean-Paul's suspicious. Not quite right in the head, I think. And Philip an international gadabout.
Philip's nothing like that.
Tossing away money that should one day belong to you.
To court. The Desmond women are not in line for the inheritance. And I don't mind that, I really don't. Except for court, that he be provided for. Oh, but don't be annoyed with me, Laszlo, please. Philip's been heard from, and Jean-Paul's going to stay with us, and I'm happy. Oh, please, let me be happy.
Laszlo is lying to me. I know it. That cable could not have come from Philip. Philip is here, somewhere, around me.
My concern is with you, not Philip. You are the master of Maljardin and the head of the Desmond family. I must protect the master, as I have always done. And you are in danger.
And if Philip were your master?
He is not.
And I am. Rexel, I ask you to call on whatever powers are left to you. For me. For me. I must reach my brother's spirit.
I cannot help you.
And I say you will.
Desmond Hall? Information? About what girl? Harrigan. Miss Annie Harrigan? Yes, Miss Harrigan did come to Desmond Hall last night. That is true. She asked for employment, but we do not need additional servants. No, I do not know what her plans were when she left. Mr. Thaxton showed her to the door, and he was the last person to see her in this house. Yes, that's all we know. Goodbye. Her family.
You lied.
What did you want me to do, Master? Give them the location of the girl's grave? They only know that she did not report for work today. That is enough for them to know. Oh, Master, do as I advise. Be silent. And I will help you find Philip.
Come in.
Till later, Master.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, please, Ada, sit down. Can I offer you a sip of sherry? Like old times, as they say.
For old times.
Good. Hey, do you recall the time when we toasted Philip? That we took the old tradition of throwing the wine glasses in the fireplace.
Oh, yes. Yes, I almost felt as if you were here with us.
Did you?
Well, you know what I mean. Oh, I guess I miss the past more than anyone else does. You know, the dances and the parties, the girls in their lovely dresses and the ladies wearing their jewels. I'd be upstairs taking care of you and Philip, but we would peek down through the railings on the staircase, and it was as if I were down there too, drinking and dancing. I think those were the happiest days of my life.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps they were of mine, too.
Oh, no, not you. you went on to travel the world and live in wonderful cities like London and Paris and marry Erica.
Ada.
Oh, you don't want to talk about Erica. I'm sorry.
No, please. That wasn't what I was going to say at all. You're much too apologetic, Ada. It's all right. No, I was going to ask... Ada, do you believe in ghosts?
Ghosts?
Yes. Have you heard anything or felt anything unusual in this house? As if, say, Philip were trying to contact someone.
Philip, but we had the cable.
Oh, I didn't mean to alarm you. It's just that there are certain questions that need answering.
I'll try to help you. I always want to help you.
Ada, are you happily married?
Yes.
I mean, your husband loves you and treats you well?
Most of the time, he treats me well.
What do you know about him? I mean, of his past.
Well, I know he came to me when I was alone. He didn't seem to care about my age or my lack of beauty.
Oh, Ada.
Or what funds were available. Because he asked me and I told him there was none. That I was living on the goodwill of my family until court came into his inheritance. And he said he didn't care. Jean-Paul, it's very cool of you to ask me these questions. Don't you see, I want to trust him. I have to trust him.
Oh, Ada, please, I'm sorry. I know, Philip. It was cruel of me. But I was cruel for you. Oh, Philip, if only you could speak to me and tell me what I must do. Philip, speak to me.
You want to clean up? I'll be out of here in a minute. I'm just collecting my things. You've been with the Desmond family a long time, haven't you?
Much longer than you could ever guess, mademoiselle.
Then you must know a lot about family lore. Things that aren't even in these books.
I'll put these books back, mademoiselle, in their right place.
I was doing so well with my research. All of it is so interesting. But it seems Mr. Desmond would prefer it that I don't go on with it. Do you know why?
I do not know. But if I were you, I would accept the master's wishes and not ask any questions.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
I would accept the master's warning and leave Desmond Hall. Leave now, while you may.
Jean-Paul, come see. There's a party. Let's watch. They'll never see us. Come see. Get down and peek through the railings. Do you see?
You will never speak to Jean-Paul about me again, do you understand?
I said nothing. I told you everything I said, and it was nothing.
Enough!
Oh!
Enough!
Do you see Jean-Paul?
It doesn't matter where Jean-Paul supposes you are, Philip. Because very soon he will be making the same journey.